What is this? Okay. That happened. It's because I was off too long. There we go. Back to where we were. Okay. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. And there we go. I do not like hearing my voice. Welcome back to the channel. I am Funtime of the TFH Multiverse, and we welcome you back to part 2 of the trailblazing mission for Amphoreous. Light flips the gate, shadow greets the throne. Now, from where we left off, we learned about the trial that was set for Phynon, who was to inherit the Strife Titan Nicodor's power. At least that's where we are so far. Could be wrong about how I did that. Anyways, getting a few more things set up, and then we'll get started with the mission. Let's continue our mission. There we go. Did that. Then do the same thing on back. Okay. Hopefully some people watch this adventure. I'm not sure where this mission's gonna take us next. But right now, if you don't know where we were from the last time, right now we had just met one of the leaders, I guess we can call it, of Kremnos, where Mighty Most used to live. So we're going to continue from there, and hopefully, pray for the best. And I need to redo that. Okay, why? Okay, forget about Twitter. Okay. There. Alright. Alright, let's get started.
Fall behind now, unless you want to upset our friends here. Don't. We're almost there.
Oh, okay.
Why have you stopped? This is a nice spot for a private chat.
Also, if your live isn't catching up, then just click the live
sir?
button thing, and it'll come up.
Let's do it.
And
what are you up to?
there. Okay.
Someone help me! Some privacy at last.
Cool. Knock that out cold.
So, tell me, why have you come to seek this old man's counsel?
I came to discuss the future of the Kremnoans.
Interesting. I heard the core flame of the Lance of Fury has been restored, though not by your hand. And you're even considering giving up Nikador's divine power. Is this true?
Those rumors are not entirely groundless.
In other words, you did entertain the thought of giving up the throne of Kremnos and forsaking your people.
The divine power is not equivalent to the throne. The path of strife is also not our people's only way.
Enough with the word games. You, of all people, should understand the plight of the Kremnoans. Think about all the warriors of the Kremnoan detachment who left their homeland with you. Think about their children. Only the yearning for our former glory days has kept us going all this time. If they ever learn that the crown prince they look up to so much is actually toying with the notion of stepping down, think of the disgrace it would bring upon your departed mother, Martimos. You best remember that she died for you because of Europon's schemes to restore the glory of Kremnos.
Since you've brought that up, tell me, who is responsible for my father's death?
Are you trying to shame me, Martimos? I may be old, but I haven't become so decrepit that I've forgotten it all. Of course I remember that Europon died when the Kremnoan detachment surrounded him. You drove the spear into his chest with your very own hands.
That was merely the final outcome. Do you still not see it? What led my parents and our people to their downfall is none other than the strife we speak of. The quest for glory. The tenet of valorous death before glorious return. This is the creed of every Kremnoan, no matter whether these beliefs are justified or not.
Don't be ridiculous. The only thing that could slay a king is a spear. Even an infant knows that much. I swore to your mother that I would guard your crown with my life. I never foresaw that the son of Gorgo himself would be the first to turn his back on the Kremnoan spirit. Gorgo. Your mother bore that name. The name of the great founder of Castrum Kremnos. And she upheld that name with honor. If you choose to turn your back on her legacy, like a wretched deserter, do not fault me for withholding my loyalty, Martimos.
I came to discuss the future of our people with you. But it appears this is not the right time yet.
Go, mighty. Yeah, that's what those Chrysos heirs call you, isn't it? Go down the path you have deemed correct. Deep down, you have always been one to do as you please. And I am well aware that no one can deter you once you've made up your mind. But don't you ever dream of renouncing the traditions of Kremnos. We may reside in Akama now, but we remain eternally bound to strife by blood.
Bloodlines no longer hold any significance in this era of destruction.
My young lord, always bear this in mind. Never reveal your vulnerabilities to anyone. A lion should never dwell amidst its prey, especially when it wields power enough to dominate the entire hunting ground.
Sounds like Martimos has a lot of
did
pressure.
nothing wrong. This is murder. Do not sully the noble name of Kremnos with the blood of an innocent child. You mustn't reveal your weaknesses to the enemy.
Okay, let's just look at this for a second. It seems like he's getting ready to end Mighty Morph for whatever reason. Maybe he did something he wasn't supposed to? I don't know. Who knows what it could be?
Enough. My decision is final. We must use this child's life to preserve the soul of the great Nikador. We must save Castrum Kremnos.
Don't be absurd! Those tiny hands lack the strength to even lift a spear. Do you truly believe him a threat to Castrum Kremnos? You'll be ending the bloodline of Kremnos if you do this. Our millennia-old glory will become nothing more than a joke.
Have you forgotten that we Kremnoans place no value in bloodlines? It is through pure bloodshed and slaughter that the kings of Kremnos have ascended to the throne. As for our millennia-old glory, it has always been a joke in my eyes. Glorify it all you want, but it will not alter the nature of slaughter. Those who revel in it are but murderers. They are no more noble than the most monstrous beasts in Amphoreous.
Enough with your words! Among all the kings of Kremnos, which one did not inherit the crown only after plucking it from the lifeless body of his father? But listen to yourself now. Do you truly believe you can cleanse the blood from your hands through mere words alone?
Nay, quite the contrary. I will end this cycle of bloodshed. Starting with this child. With these blood-stained hands, I will end it all.
Your failure is inevitable, Yerma. You are just a coward who can only raise his blade against his own child. A beast that murders his own kin.
Okay, sorry about that. So let's just continue.
Royal Wing Elites and Emperors of Kremnos! You cannot sit idly by and watch this atrocity unfold. If you consider yourselves the honorable sons and daughters of Gorgo, then take up your spears and join me in putting an end to this bloody charade!
Does anyone else have any objections? If so, come forward with your spear and prove your mettle.
Understood. 5, 4, 3. No one dare stand by my side. Cowards! Has that crown stripped you of your courage? 2. 1.
It appears there are no objections. Then, in accordance with the Kremnoan Council's principle of tacit consent, the decision is final. With all present as witnesses, this child shall descend into the Sea of Souls, where he will nourish the Lance of Fury and join the fallen heroes. May fate and the gods await your arrival. My son, my Deimos.
Stop!
If you have more to say, then speak. On account of the life we have shared together, I grant you this one final chance.
With the blade of fury above us and the council bearing witness, I, Gorgo, hereby move to challenge the crown in accordance with the laws of Kremnos. O unworthy king, in the name of the Council of Elders, I demand that you duel me!
Very well. We shall see who the Kremnoan blade strikes down.
My Deimos, my son. They all tell me to forget. But how could I ever? The son of Gorgo will be crowned in blood. If there is no Kremnos without the crown, then I shall seize the crown and smash it to pieces to bring the people to their senses.
We need a prize and we need to see a We're returning to the Trailblazer. That's what's going on. Now in your private bath chamber. Ever since the battle with Nicanor, you haven't slept so soundly in ages. Even if death itself came to Rose, you'd probably retort, why does life slumber? Because the bed is warm. Sounds like me in a nutshell. Yet, a chill from the River of Souls wiped by, a sensation hauntingly familiar. Could death truly be at your door? Best to open your eyes, just in case. It's Castros!
Miss, you're awake. I apologize for arriving uninvited. I saw that you were still asleep, so I took the liberty of waiting nearby. I bring a message from Lady Aglaya. She has prepared a gift for you and Don Hong, and wishes to present it to you in person. I'm glad you're in good spirits. All right, let's set off.
Alright, let's go find Aglaya. Nameless recollection. The Crown Prince of Criminals revealed the past in the trial of... I can't pronounce that. The path gained through your travels. Head to the book and write it down. Alright, we're back in the point of view of the Trailblazer. Let's follow Casperus and see where this takes us. Come on, Casperus, thank you.
Baths are bustling. Now that Nikador has fallen, the soldiers in the city can finally catch a break. I don't know how long I'll be able to live like this.
Let's get that chest.
This could serve you well.
Is that Lady Treby and Lady Trianne?
You must have forgotten. This is a precious relic from our hometown. We definitely all saw it back then. Trianne, this is a counterfeit. We both know it's impossible for something this fragile to have survived all those years in one piece. Nothing is impossible. We are fragile too, but we still got through those sad times. Ugh, look at that color and how it glitters in the light. It's exactly as we remember it. Why won't you buy it? If someone else gets to it before us, we'll miss our chance forever. Calm down, Trianne. You need rest.
Please, there's no need to fret. If you need more time to make a decision, I can put this aside for you until tomorrow. Or until you're ready?
No, it's all right. Trianne is just... She'll come to her senses tomorrow. We'll be off first. Trianne is just what? Trianne is super mad, that's what!
One thing I like is that Tran, Tribby, and Trinon can speak in third person. That's kind of funny.
You've forgotten all about Mama. Mama gave us something
Well,
just like this
sometimes
before.
third person.
Trianne.
See you tomorrow? I hope you two patch things up soon.
See you tomorrow. May the winds of fortune bless you.
Hey, that was something. I wonder what happened.
It's so hard to understand what they're thinking sometimes.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could you tell me what Lady Treby and Lady Trianne were discussing just now?
Oh, it's Miss Castorus. It's been a while. Well, honestly, I'm not quite sure myself. See, I have a little hobby of collecting handicrafts. Some time ago, I found this trinket being sold at the Memorial Market and bought it to use as decoration at my stall. When Lady Treby and Lady Trianne walked by earlier, Lady Trianne happened to catch sight of it and promptly insisted that it was a precious memento from her hometown. But Lady Treby believed it to be a counterfeit. She said it couldn't possibly be from Yanisopolis. The likelihood of such fragile glassware surviving the Chrysos War is simply too low. For some reason, Lady Trianne became awfully upset after hearing that.
I see. Madam, would you mind selling this trinket to me?
Certainly, it's just, if it truly is a relic from Yanisopolis, it could be worth a small fortune. Miss Castorus, I'm running a business here after all, so...
I understand. Feel free to name your price.
I suppose
I can sell it to you at cost as a sign of goodwill, Miss Castorus. Just promise to support my business in the future.
Much appreciated.
So we got
We're
another.
lucky that she has a good heart. I'm not one to venture out often, and while I have some savings, it takes a lot out of me to even talk to people, let alone haggle. Had it been another merchant, I would have been set back plenty. The authenticity of the piece isn't important. What matters is that it holds special meaning for Lady Trian and reminds her of her hometown. I've long wished to show my gratitude for Lady Trian's care, but I haven't been able to come up with any ideas for a suitable gift. This chance encounter today feels like divine intervention. Perhaps this is the gift I've been searching for. Still, this trinket is admittedly rather fragile. I will have to make some adjustments and stitch it onto wool felt to protect it. That way, no matter how much Lady Trian runs around, it won't break easily.
Okay.
Alright, back to business after that little detour. Let's keep moving. Don't stray far now. We've already kept Lady Aglaia waiting long enough.
Sorry, but
It seems your friend arrived before us.
I don't know. You're finally here.
Welcome, Cass. And you as well, trailblazer from beyond the sky.
You would have been too if you hadn't stayed up so much. But what matters is that you've got a good rest.
For all that has happened, it was never our intention to drag you two into the battle against Nikador and jeopardize your safety. To express our gratitude for your kind trailblazing endeavors, we would like to present you with the highest honor of Akima. This is the dew of divine blood, brewed from crops nourished by the blood of the Titans. It is said that only 12 bottles existed. The last 3 bottles are now being kept in the treasure vault of Akima. Back in the days of prosperity, cities fortunate enough to acquire it regarded it as one of the greatest treasures ever. Unsealing it during a ceremony held in honor of 2 cities' diplomatic ties was the highest form of respect one could show the other. And now, in keeping with tradition, Akima dedicates this drink to our esteemed guests from beyond the sky, in appreciation of what you have done for us.
This precious gift isn't simply a token of gratitude, though, is it, Lady Aglaia?
Very perceptive, Mr. Dunham. Your heroic deeds have proven that you come in good faith. With the dew of divine blood as testament, we wish to forge an alliance with the Trailblazers.
With all due respect, won't forging an alliance with the crisis heirs embroil us in the conflicts within Akima? I'm sure you can understand where our misgivings come from, Lady Aglaia. Having said that, Lady Aglaia, please don't misunderstand. We will still do what we can to assist you in the flame chase journey. It's just, I've heard of the friction between the crisis heirs and the Council of Akima. As outsiders, we are wary of getting caught up in this conflict.
Wow! Gray and Danny have sharp eyes indeed. You'd make outstanding members of the Twilight Courtyard.
Danny! Oh, hello. Hello, how'd you find this? Danny. I'm calling him that from now on. Duck Hung is now Danny.
No need to worry, by the way. I can tell from Lady Aglaya's tone of voice and micro-expressions that she's being genuine.
Why does this look like an off-brand Barbara from Genshin Impact? Why does this look like... Hang on. Why does this look like an off-brand Barbara? I'm gonna take a picture of this. It looks like an off-brand Barbara. I'm sorry. It looks like an off-brand Barbara.
Not only are you guests from beyond the sky, but you've also done so much for Akuma. You're practically heroes to us all. Lady Aglaya would never subject you to Aquila's judgment.
You are?
Hyacinth, thank you for taking care of the wounded of the past few days.
Oh, it's no trouble at all. The patients are very cooperative when we attend to them. I'm just thrilled to see them all going home healthy again. Oh, it's Cassie. Oh, I've missed you.
Great. Should I say Gray Danny?
Aren't they just the cutest nicknames?
They both just like look at each other like, why? This girl, she's a natural at making friends.
As an acolyte of Aquila, I'm here to bring healing light to the world. Plus, I've heard you're also children of the distant skies. Fate must have brought us together. Can we be friends? I'd love to hear your tales of the sky. And oh, it's a rare occasion that Akuma presents such an invaluable gift to guests. Lady Aglaya, may I have the honor of tasting it too?
Of course you may. Esteemed guests of Akuma, please believe me when I say that this gift carries no hidden agendas. As for the matter of the alliance, you need not give me an answer here and now.
I see. In that case, we will accept this gift from Akuma. We welcome the chance to talk with you, Lady Hyacinth. I want to say that's how they pronounced it.
Oh, yay! Then I'll get started on my questionnaire.
Look at like, oh boy. Pardon the question, but I've been meaning to ask this for a while now. For a while. Micro-expressions, tone of voice, questionnaires, are all these part of the usual skill sets for Aqua's priests?
Allow me to do the honors. This young lady is Hyacinth, assistant lecturer of the Newsporists at the Grove of Epiphany and head nurse at the medical institution known as the Twilight Courtyard. Many of the Chrysos heirs suffered injuries during Mikador's attack on Akuma, so the Grove sent Lady Hyacinth to treat the wounded in Akuma.
Oh, before I continue, Diamond, I don't know if you're still here. I had to make a new Discord, so because my other one's gone at this point. So if you want to add it, the username is pretty much the same as my YouTube. So, but no caps. There are no caps. So feel free to add it if you want to.
But what I'm really good at is helping people sort out what ails their mind and spirit. If you're ever feeling troubled, come find me. A little sunbathing in the courtyard will chase all your worries away.
So you're a therapist. Thank you. We will keep that in mind.
things sorted out now. The patients have also all recovered. I think it's time for me to head back, Lady Aglaya.
I would love to keep you in Akama for a few more days, but I would hate to provoke the ire of the Grove. As it happens, Akama intends to send a messenger to the Grove for updates about the research on the Black Tide. We also want to communicate our desire to discuss the retrieval of Cersei's core flame at the earliest convenience.
That sounds pretty serious. Lady Aglaya, you can't be asking me to...
No need to fret. We will put you on the spot. Triana will be going there as the diplomatic messenger of Akama, and Castros will be accompanying her. I happen to have a few questions for Professor Anaxa as well, regarding the missing
Anaxa,
Titan
that's how it's
Thanatos.
pronounced. It's Anaxa. Okay. But we'll get a chance to meet them. I think Anaxa's a guy, as far as we know, based on the teasers from Twitter, from Honkai Twitter. I think it's a guy. Since this involves Akama's diplomatic affairs, we'll give you some privacy. Let's go out and play, I love that.
If you're not keen on just sitting around, Miss Trailblazer, why not go with him? The Grove is a picturesque place, perfect for sightseeing.
That's a wonderful suggestion. Come visit the Grove Grave. I'd be delighted to show you around.
Great. We have names! Sounds good. Gaining more insight into the customs and geography of different regions of Amphoreous is also part of trailblazing.
In that case, do bring this spindle along with you. This tool, called the weft, is used to spin thread and has been passed down in my family through generations. Though it doesn't see much practical use nowadays, it's become a symbol of great significance. In this respect, it is the perfect token to represent my will. If you encounter trouble at the Grove, just take this out and show it to them. While you're in the Grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not, allowing you to see things as I would. Castros knows this too. Make good use of it. Triana's already waiting for you at the outskirts of Akama, so I won't keep you any longer. May your journey be smooth.
Looks like we're going to meet them. View of divine blood. Well. Alright. Let's go prepare.
I'm glad to be in your company again, miss.
Let's find out who Professor...
When I was studying at the Grove alongside Phynon and the others, Professor Anaxa was responsible for teaching us about the Chrysos heirs and the Titans. That's also when I met Miss Hyacinth. She was Anaxa's teaching assistant then.
Okay.
Thanatos controls my fate, in a sense. The curse I bear came from them. And they have something of mine. Something of great importance that I must get back from them.
Okay.
The Grove of Epiphany is Akama's partner academy. They look after the core flame of Circes and are the organization at the forefront of researching phenomena such as the Black Tide and the Titans. They also provide academic research support for the Flame Chase journey. Several Chrysos heirs are based in the Grove, including Miss Hyacinth and Professor Anaxa.
So we're finally gonna get the kids to meet Anaxa. Let's go!
Oh, I came here with a colleague from the Twilight Courtyard. I've asked her to pack her luggage in advance, so she's already waiting for us by the city gates. Let's go meet up with her.
Alright, let's head to the city gates. There it is.
Look, there she is. And Lady Trianne. But who's that they're looking at?
Uh-oh.
Did something happen, Clementine? Oh, that's a serious injury. Miss Hyacinth, this man was discovered by Trianne. Trianne was in a bad mood this morning, so we went to the outskirts of Alchema for some fresh air. But then we found him collapsed on the roadside. Trianne knows the city has good doctors, so Trianne brought our new friend into the city to look for a doctor. I was waiting here for Miss Hyacinth when I bumped into Lady Trianne. But by then, this man was already in critical condition, so I had to perform some emergency treatment first. These wounds, they're caused by the Black Tide. This is bad. Clementine, prepare a ward for this man at once. I'll treat him myself. It's a miracle he's still alive, considering how badly the Black Tide injured him.
I wonder, do you think we'll get her as a playable character in the future? We'll see. Like, how we got, like, how hopefully maybe we'll get finding as a playable character in the future.
Ray, Cassie, and Trianne, would you mind making your way to the Grove first? Once this man is out of danger, Clementine and I will join you. As a healer, I cannot ignore those in need of medical attention.
I understand. May fate have mercy on this poor man.
Trianne believes he'll get better. Everybody, follow Trianne! Fly, fly, fly away from Alchema!
Let's catch up to her. Oh, we need to talk to Trianne first.
Down this road we go, to the skies we fly, leaving Alchema behind!
I went a little too fast.
Little Cass, little Gray, are you ready?
You might not be aware of this, but using the Sentry Gate takes a significant toll on Lady Trianne.
Uh-huh. Trianne promised Treeby that we wouldn't open the gate unless we had no other choice.
Let's go.
I'm ready too.
Okie dokie. Everybody, let's hold hands. To the Grove we go!
You think she's gonna be able to pick both of us up?
It's harder than I thought to sew gemstones onto wool felt.
Cass, memmy, memmy, mem.
Cats have such nimble fingers. I want to learn too.
Mim wants to try sewing. Here, why don't we give it a go?
Memmy, mem, memmy, mem.
Cats and I are now good friends after traveling together for so many days.
It's hard not to like Mim when they're so adorable. This is amazing. It seems as if their voice has become more intelligible after the battle with Nikador. After spending the last few days together, I feel like I'm gradually gaining the ability to understand what they're saying. Even if it's just a little.
Doing something right quick. Up there, that's right. Okay. There we go. And bam. That just sounds weird. Scary. It's scary. Don't teach her how to sew cats. This shows I'm learning new things. Once I obtain the memory of poking wool felt, will I grow hands that are pretty as cat's hands? You are a bunny thing. How would you be able to grow hands? That just sounds weird. That's horrible. You can't just say that to a girl. Poor Mim. I don't know how they're able to understand her. I was just kidding. Anyways, I believe that this trip to the Grove of Empathy will definitely be a fruitful one. How exciting. I wonder what changes I'll experience next. Poor Mim. Poor Mim.
Is everybody awake? Little Gray, little Cass, and a little pink puppy? Puppy?
Mem got offended by that. Mem definitely got offended by that.
It's already action hour. Lady Trian, I hope you're well rested. You were talking in your sleep. Did you dream of many things?
Sleep talking? What did Trian say?
Something like, Mommy, doll with sword, let's fight together. We'll be brave.
Ugh, it's so embarrassing. Please don't make fun of Trian.
Of course not.
Oh, don't worry, Trian. You're fine.
Wasn't Lady Trian's mother also the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis?
Uh-huh. Mama was the strongest holy maiden in all of our history. She also gave us the prophecy of deliverance. And she had red hair that looked like a cute red mushroom. But Trian can't remember what Mama looked like anymore.
That got dark fast.
Not even in the dream just now.
That got dark fast. In that case, her and I will lead Trian a hand, or lend hand. It's just a figure of speech. That sounds like some mind thing. Think about it, there are so many memories scattered all over the world. Surely at least one contains an image of Trian's mama. If I keep a lookout for it while searching for memories along our journey, then she can go boom, and not only will Trian be able to remember what her mama looks like, she'll even be able to talk with her, right?
Trian thinks that's a great idea! Can the pink puppy help Trian out?
Pink puppy. I'm gonna start calling Mim that now. Only if you promise to stop calling. Only if you promise to stop calling me a pink puppy.
I don't call you Little Memmy from now on.
That's much better. Still, I'd like to know what exactly I am. That was just a name I came up with on a whim. Ah, well, it doesn't matter, because I'll be sticking to my word anyways. Now that Trianne has cheered up, shall we go? Let's go.
Okie dokie. Trianne remembers that we need to help Aggie ask the big tree whether Cersei's would be willing to visit Alkema. If we follow this woven trail and keep going upward, we'll reach the grove in no time.
Legend has it that whenever they requested an audience with Cersei's,
Look, a huge tree. It's huge.
Whoa, look at that tree. Honkai knows what they're doing. Wow, it's so majestic. Blank, hurry up and capture this moment. A giant tree bows slightly at the silent forest, tilting and falling into the wilting green waves. A passing breeze rustled through the leaves as if it was sighing, softly fading into the lightless ocean above them. Would March 7th appreciate this unseen? You're uncertain. Not hung, perhaps. Never mind. Every time he encounters a tree as big as this one, it will be a deeply troubling situation. Let's take a photo anyways. Let's take a photo anyways. I love that we get to use March's camera though. I never fail to impress. This photo deserves an award. What? What is this huge tree though?
it's the Bough of Rift, the divine body of Cersei's. Flora began to grow where they planted their roots, and this flatland basin upon which we stand gradually became a large, verdant forest. A long time ago, Thelesis, the first scholar, led the masses to build a garden and courtyard in the forest, naming the site the Grove of Epiphany. There, people sought mental clarity, knowledge, and enlightenment.
I'm probably going to be live streaming for a while, guys, by the way, so I'm going to try to get through this as much as I can. So, let's see what happens.
Trianne knows this. Everybody says that was how this big academy came to be.
But is the academy supposed to be this quiet?
Something feels off. The Grove has always welcomed scholars. So too would Cersei's give us her delicate leaves and extend her branches in greeting. Yet, it seems both the Grove's messengers and the Titan are indifferent to our arrival. There should still be a way in. I'm just a little surprised.
Maybe everybody's still asleep because classes haven't started yet. They don't want to be disturbed, so they shut the entrance.
For now, let's look around and see if we can find out what's happened.
This place is too quiet. What in the world is going on?
Yeah, a little too
Trianne found it! Everybody, fly across to the other side!
Oh, there it is.
The entrance on the other side. Where could it be?
Alright, let's do this. Nice.
eyes are so sharp.
I knew you would find it.
Alright, how do
The
we...
courtyard of Storky should be
There
just
we
ahead
go.
of us.
Ooh, treasure. Didn't mean to stop there.
As I expected, something's not right here.
Even though we're not close, someone should come forward to receive us by now.
Not to mention that this whole place is also eerily quiet. That's possible.
Triad!
No one's here.
What?
I have an idea. Lady Trian, could you lend me that golden spindle? Do you remember? Lady Aglaya said this. While you're in the grove, the golden thread of the weft can also render all things around you visible, regardless of whether they're corporeal or not. This is achievable because the grove is not only where the roots of Circes are, but also where the chrysalis of gold manifests. Oh, Nestia, with the weft as my vow, I beseech you, entwine my body with your golden thread and affection. This is a proverb that was recorded in the handbook of Nestia's priests. If I'm not mistaken, we should be able to draw power out of this butterfly exuvia with the golden thread.
Let's see.
There isn't a reaction. Did it not work?
But that shouldn't be.
Everybody, look over there. Something's appearing.
Are they white dryad flowers?
Huh. What are those things? White dryad? Maybe they are white dryad. Sorry, gotta do that. What's just going on here? White dryad. What a cute name.
No, these aren't white dryads. These are shadows of dead white dryads.
Dead, Mim. Shadow?
Strictly speaking, these white dryads are still plants. They only gained sentience as a result of Circe's blessing of equality. But their sentience is minimal when compared to that of humans. These flowers have already died. What you see here are just faint afterimages of their souls. However, this also means that the golden thread has definitely connected with the Titan's presence. Without the golden thread's outlines, we would not have been able to see them at all.
But what happened to them? Why are there only tiny shadows of them left?
Mem, can you read their memories?
Let me try.
Now, how do they understand that? Hey, don't say it together with me. You're distracting me.
Black cloak, sword.
How is he speaking perfect? How is he speaking perfectly there? But whenever they say other words, they say men. That doesn't make sense to me.
Towards the great tree.
I have a bad feeling about this. The deathly fog of Thanatos is fast approaching.
Oh! Trianne will be on high alert!
More and more intense. There, on the steps.
What happened here?
This looks really scary.
It's neither of those. This is a creation of the Black Tide. Such creatures are formed when living beings are corrupted and turned into deformed hollow husks of their former selves. Everybody, stay alert. Regardless of what has happened to the Grove, the fact that we're seeing the remains of a Black Tide creation here definitely doesn't bode well.
Should we inform Aggie about this?
Oh, we're about to encounter that boss. Oh. We can't really... I can't make out what they're saying here.
The monster is alive! Trianne will protect everybody!
Trianne, please hide behind us. Miss, let's do this. As expected, the words black, sword, and cloak. They're talking about the Black Tide.
A foregone conclusion. Here is thunder!
I have heard the call, loud and clear.
That's all you've got. How's this taste?
I can't thank you enough.
Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourself.
This kind of reminds me of the vortex leap thing from the Antimatter Legion back on her space station. Oh, I can't do that.
A foregone conclusion.
Scales. Delve hidden moon. World dragon.
Conflict is pitiless.
What you seek is what you shall receive. Its mortal form.
Watch over you. Guide you on your path.
You arrived, eh? Step up, let's time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy.
Put yours on
Mix
hold.
things up.
I wish not to use this trick.
That did some damage. Oh, now why did that not kill it?
What you seek is what you shall receive. So,
That didn't
you
do.
in the mood for another beating?
That didn't do anything. That did something.
I sense a storm.
Follow my charge.
Got him.
You defeated it! Little Gray! Little Kaz! You're so strong!
But these monsters, they aren't supposed to show up here, right?
To think the black tide has spread this quickly to the grove despite its remote location. I'm afraid a world where strife has fallen is far more dangerous than we ever imagined.
Oh no! Does this mean that Akuma is also in danger?
Looking at this mess, it seems the scholars at least succeeded in fending off the first wave of attacks. But at what price?
Where are we going? At the same time in Akuma.
Lady Aglaya, after a few days of surgeries, both major and minor, we were able to save the life of that patient found on the outskirts of Akuma.
Thank you again, Hyacinth, for your hard work.
The scarring of his organs was especially severe, a result of the Black Tide's corruption. It's a miracle he's even survived. I can't say for sure when he'll regain consciousness.
Don't stress yourself out over this. You've already done everything in your power to save him.
When
There's
did
no
I...
need to hurry to the grove either. You deserve a good rest
wait.
now.
There we go. We're trying to do something else.
Chibi, I have some things to tell you as well. There's something strange about where that patient came from. He is not Akuman. The way the stitches on his clothes are hidden is quite unique. Such craftsmanship is undeniably from the grove.
A grove? You mean...
Now that I think about it, Castrus and the rest should have arrived at the grove by now.
Trianne just got in contact. The Black Tide has invaded the grove. We haven't detected any survivors, even with the help of the Golden Thread. What should we do, Aggie?
The Black Tide is posing an even greater risk to us now. I did not expect the grove to be the first to be impacted, though. Can they tell where the core flame is right now?
We see it. The core flame is still there, but...
But what?
But they can't say for sure whether the Titan has also been corrupted by the Black Tide.
Where? Okay, my question is, wasn't Dunhan supposed to go with them? Where is he?
Please let them know that for now, the most pressing task is to identify the core flame and transfer it to a safe place as quickly as possible. We must also search for survivors and find out exactly what happened to the grove. Oh, and find Anaxa. Unless something went terribly wrong, he should still be
Okay,
alive.
so it's confirmed that it is a he. That Anaxa is a guy. That's confirmed. That Anaxa is a guy.
They've set off. Please, stay safe, everyone.
I pray for their safety too.
Aggie, how do you know that Anaxa is still alive?
I know that man all too well. If that blasphemous performer knew that he was not long for this world, he would most certainly try to seize the core flame and drag the Titan down with him.
Is this a joke as well?
No, I'm being serious this time. We're facing threats from both within and without Akima. The merciless carnage may have ceased, but Akima's nemesis continues to sharpen their blades even now. They may have even prepared the gallows from which to hang us already.
Hi, welcome in. Hi. Hi, Wolfie, welcome in. And thank you for all the loves. Just the spam of the love button. The heart.
You mean...
And now more comes in. Literally looked up 2 seconds later. Well, at least you can also get a little taste as to what this game actually is. Because I keep mentioning every time we roleplay, but maybe you'll now get a taste of what this game is.
Even if the divine authority of strife is as yet unclaimed, the black tide is advancing more rapidly than I expected. I fear this tragedy is more than a mere natural disaster.
Not my cup of tea, but you're here, so I'll suffer. Wow. I don't know whether to be honored or terrified. I don't know whether to be honored or scared.
Alas, it's too late. The Council will likely take this opportunity to do something... I will try to keep this under wraps for now. But you must also take care and be prepared for anything that may happen.
All right. Should I inform Hyacinth about this?
The laughing one. The smiley.
Not for now. She must be exhausted after performing surgeries non-stop for so many days. I don't want to overwhelm her with this bad news.
We can only hope that the Grove weathers this crisis with as many survivors as possible.
That being said, based on the condition of this patient, Treeby, we should prepare for the worst. It's likely he is the only one who managed to escape from the Grove against all odds.
Everything will be fine. The people at the Grove are really smart. They'll definitely be able to chase away the black tide.
Missy Moo. That's cute. That's cute. An Exa, there were teasers about an Exa on the Honkai Star Rail official Twitter, but now I think we're about ready to meet an Exa. Hopefully Honkai did not disappoint. I hear water or something. I don't know where that's coming from. It could be water. I think it is water now that I think about it. Yeah, it's like, okay, based on how they describe it, it's like a sea of souls, quote unquote. So I think it's just like the water from the Sea of Souls.
How should I put it? Lady Aglaya doesn't trust Anaxa at all, I'm afraid.
Ooh. Were you in a situation similar situation before, friend? It's annoying. Like men. You get used to them. I'm sorry, I can't control that sound. Nor can I control mem. I bet whoever played mem got tired of doing mem the whole time.
Believe me.
But yeah, men can be very annoying.
Than she is to Anaxa.
Yeah, I cannot count how many times I wanted to tell them to shut up. I can't tell you how many times.
Despite being a
But I mean, it's just water. How would you slap water?
That titans and prophecies are a load of nonsense. During our regular citizens' assemblies, he always votes to oppose the flame chase journey.
He's still able to conduct research here. Didn't you just say that the Grove was an academy that was established around a titan?
Trian knows the answer to that. Everybody says that Circes, who symbolizes reason, is the most tolerant of novel ideas. Apart from Kefali, they're the titan who treats us the best.
Yes, Trian, who knows the best word? Nope, very much just like that. Okay, but what do you think about Trian?
Yes, that is how we formed an agreement with these titans who bear no harm toward humanity. If they agree to support us on our flame chase journey, we will wait till the final moments of
the girl with the red
to
hair.
restore their core
To your right. The little girl with the red hair. To your right. I probably should have been a little more clear. Sorry, Wolfie.
With the exception of Voronix, that is, they didn't lend us their power willingly.
I also like Castrus, the purple one. I don't know how many are long. You'll see more of her. But I like Castrus, not because of the purple, but her design is just really pretty. Like, they did a good job on creating her. Her design is really pretty. Cap? I feel like every time I just tap the screen, you're just going tap.
That is true. It's also fortunate that these gods weren't corrupted by the black tide and did not descend into madness.
Trian believes Circes will be alright. After all, everybody says that the people of the Grove are really smart. So, Little Gray and Little Cass, just leave the task of finding Anaxa and everyone else to Trian.
I feel like
it's easy for Trian to look for people because we can fly.
I feel like Anax is gonna be the Amphoreous version of Dr. Ratio. And I'll show you who I'm talking about here in a moment, Alexa. Or, I'm sorry, I meant Wolfie.
Please bring the
sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Wolfie.
The golden thread will be much more effective from up above.
Are you
Please promise us that you'll take care of yourself.
Okie doke. If Trian gets in trouble, we'll look for all of you. In return, if you get in trouble, remember to call for Trian, okay? We'll come right over and open the gate for you.
That's the other thing I wish to mention. Do not open the gate unless you have no other choice, Lady Trian. Your body is not in good shape at the moment.
Okay, we will keep that in mind. Trian was just trying to help.
Of course, we know that. After all, Lady Trian is a demigod, the most powerful among all of us here. Remember all those brave heroes and the tales you've heard. They would always save their strength until the
Trian is okay, just don't like men.
That way, they could ensure that nothing went wrong with their plans.
Yeah, Trian's okay. I like Castrus though, because her design is really pretty. Like, yeah, that's why I like her. Her design is really pretty.
In that case, brave Trian shall clear the way for all of you.
I feel like this NX is just gonna be another Dr. Ratio. I'll show you who I'm talking about here in a second. Yeah, mem. Be quiet. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to do that. That's not where
So many monsters.
Okay, we're gonna go to databanks. The water needs to stop. He said. Well, here, you get a little break from it so I can show you this. Where are you? There you are. Yeah, I feel like Anaxa is just gonna be this man of Amphoreous. I have the feeling. And if you don't know who this is Dr. Ratio. He's the scientist of Herta Space Station. I know you don't know what that is. He's just basically a genius, to put it shortly. He's a genius. He has a good design, so he does have a good design, I'll give it that. But no, this is who I'm talking about. This is Dr. Ratio. So, alright, let's go. There, you got a little break from the water. I hope you're happy. Alright, let's keep going. The thumbs up. Yeah, I know I probably didn't need to show you that, but I thought I would show you who I was talking about. Here, we're going away from the water now. There. Happy? Okay, it seems like the door. Oh, it's locked. Okay.
I can't open it.
Good girl. Away from the water. That sounds like something you would say to me in our role plays. Why do I have a feeling that sounds like something you would say to me in our role plays? Why do I have a feeling? What do you do, Flaming
Save your energy. Iannis's power is far stronger than we could ever imagine.
Oh my god, ma'am, shut up!
Are you serious? Just a mere door, and your first instinct is to call on the gods?
Ooh, oh, I need... Okay. Alright, I'll look in here in a second, but... Are we going to finally meet him? Are we going to meet him? Let's see. Are we gonna meet him? Mimi?
Before you try unlocking the door, perhaps you should first find a way to clear the fog that clouds your vision.
Who is this? Oh, an echo of memory. Here, I'll be starting some... Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you for letting me know. Oh, wait, there's one more before I continue. Oh, welcome back. And I saw your message, and okay.
My name is Anaxagoras, one of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany, and the founder
This is only an echo.
of the
This
forests.
I can't tell what his real
Before we
thing
go
is.
any further, rule number 1, do not call me Anaxa.
This is only a shadow like thing of him, like a crystallized one. We'll meet the real one later on. This isn't even his full is it? This ain't even his color design. This is just a shadow. This is like just like a. We'll see his full design here a moment and get a true opinion. But hey, if you think about that, maybe I'll bring him into the home. Maybe.
Number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
But I do wonder who played him, because they did a good job. That sounds like something Michelle would say. Wolfie, that sounds like something Michelle would say. What a difficult person.
The person standing here and conversing with you right now isn't the vestiges of a memory. Rather, it is the culmination of the greatness of science and the pure, irrefutable, and undeniable exalted truth. Through the wonders of alchemy, I have shattered my soul and transmuted it into gold before burying it in this spot.
I'm feeling dangerous right now. Why? Why? Okay, pause. Why are you feeling dangerous right now? What is that? What is up with that? Why are you feeling dangerous right now? We'll keep going while I listen.
Nothing is impossible. Having said that, alchemy is not omnipotent. Each time you hear from me,
Yeah.
an equivalent part of my soul is being consumed as the price. In other words, this voice isn't created out of thin air.
So, Alexa actually does sound kind of... But why is it only men talking? Let Catherine talk for a while. Let Catherine talk for a while, Mem. Unless Catherine isn't with them.
That's because my precise calculations account for every possibility. I also know that you have already discovered the cause of the calamity at the Grove, the Black Tide, and that you mistakenly believe that the scholars were white.
I wonder who played in Exa, because they did a really good job. Who played in Exa?
And that is where you're wrong. While the Black Tide was still approaching the Grove, the sages found a way to evacuate the vast majority of the scholars. They are heading toward the holy city of Akamon as we speak.
Well, that's good at least.
Only a small fraction of the scholars stay behind with me to defend the Grove.
On one hand, I want to go while Mem is talking, but then there's him. Yeah. I wonder... This made me now just want to bring him in the home just for you, Wolfie. Just like have him visit for a couple of hours. And to think I wasn't gonna get... I didn't think you would have had a Honkai Star Rail crush. Oh my goodness. Here we go. There we go. Anyways.
But since you have accessed this message, something unforeseen must have occurred. For now, you should continue onward to the Luminary Throne, where you may retrieve the core flame. And our mortal remains.
And meet Alexa.
And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Okay, how about whenever Mem talks, just cover your ears.
Miss, judging from your reaction, you must have found a useful memory. Professor Anaxa? That's a lot to digest at once. I'm sorry. Please give me some time. You don't have to take that too seriously. For some reason, he's especially particular about his full name.
But, there you go, Wolfie. What did you think about Alexa? And don't worry, I won't bring Mem into the home because I don't feel like saying Mem the whole time. I'd rather not, thank you very much, and annoy the entire home. I would bring... Alright. Alright. And who knows, maybe if I roleplay, I'll bring you next time to the home. Just for you. I'm gonna keep streaming though, so if you decide to come back, then there you go.
I do not wish to consider this possibility. Perhaps they were just unable to transfer the core flame, but managed to escape. It is located at the top of the giant tree and is where Cersei's core flame is kept. According to Anaxa, the core flame should still be there. But making our way there won't be as simple as the professor made it sound.
Oh, so that's the only word you say in English.
Right. Let's see whether he left any similar directions for us along the way.
Okay, let's do a little bit more of this and then head off.
Alchemy is truly incredible.
Happiness abundant by the lush waves of God's children.
No, you didn't imagine it. I heard it as well. I'm afraid that someone's probably nearby. As we are unable to ascertain whether they are friend or foe, we better remain cautious.
There we go.
Found it. The voice is coming from over there. No. It seems to be coming from somewhere even further that way. Let's go check it out.
Regardless of what you do, a stone won't be able to speak. Such such a lively little bunny. You even smell a little familiar. What a smooth-talking child. I'll accept your praise.
Who are you? Keep your distance and identify yourself. Otherwise, you'll face the consequences.
The scent of Thanatos. I recognize you. Idonia's renowned goddess of death.
Since you are aware, stop provoking the authority of death. Answer my question.
Baring your fangs at me. How cute. Just call me Calypso. I greet you on behalf of the 7 sages and the litophagists. Of course not. Just ask the fair lady beside you. She'll definitely know the reason why.
Be careful. Even if the head of the Lotophagist has never shown their true identity before, we shouldn't trust this person so easily. The weft could not detect her presence just now. That would be out of the ordinary if she were truly a phantom body. But if she is someone who has passed on, I should be able to tell. Let me test her.
Do you mind if I join your private conversation?
That would be rather inappropriate for someone who isn't even willing to reveal their real self. Forget it. However, I'm going to ask you some questions. Please answer them truthfully. If you can do so without hesitation, we won't treat you as an enemy for the time being.
A pop quiz? Well, that sparks my interest. Go ahead.
What was the topic for the grand finals of the 752nd Great Debate?
Is a flying arrow in motion or at rest?
Who was your representative?
Medea. She went up against Phynon of the New Sporists.
Who won?
Nobody won because the 752nd Great Debate never took place. What I just mentioned happened during the previous debate. Phynon emerged victorious and obtained his 10th consecutive debate wreath. Also, to alleviate your worries, I shall provide you with a piece of information that's more valuable than the Great Debate. Anaxa the New Sporist is still alive. I saved him, and he is now recuperating at the Luminary Throne. So, are you satisfied with my answers? This dumbfounded expression of yours is much more adorable and likable than the previous one. As the saying goes, seeing is believing. Why don't you follow me to the throne and take a look for yourself?
I'll keep my eyes on you at all times.
Oh, that's truly an honor. As long as we can get the water wheel turning, we'll be able to use it to ascend. So, the solution is to awaken this heart.
Okay, how do we do that then?
Is that the Chamber of Purifying Tears?
You have a good memory. Why exactly did you bring us here?
Okay, well I think that's gonna wrap it up for part 2 of Amphoreous. We'll do part 3 tomorrow, and hopefully me and Alexa. So yeah, I hope you guys have a good day or night, and I'll see you next time.